With this lecture, we will start the design by creating a background like this and like this. Okay, let us start creating. I will right click and select a new slide. As you can see, I have a blank canvas. Now at first I want to create the background with you. For the background, of course we will need the color scheme. I will take this file with the color scheme, Ctrl+C, and just place it below my current slide. I want two shapes, one on the left side and one on the right side. If you create explainer videos, a dozen of times you will divide your screen into two parts, into three parts. So this is a really common workflow. I'll press Alt+2, that is my shortcut for insert shapes, and I'll insert a normal rectangle. I'll just place it here, and I'll place it on the left top side. I hope I'll meet the middle point. As you can see the 0 here, I'm always watching where I am with my mouse, and just extend it to the entire slide. I've overdone it. Okay. We have the first object ready. I'll press Ctrl+D to duplicate it and create another object. Perfect. I have two different objects. Now, you want to change the color using the color scheme because I don't want to waste time on selecting colors. Shape fill, eyedropper, and with the eyedropper, you can click on a given color. You can also right-click, select Add to Quick Access Toolbar. To edit here, you can see I have a bunch of items. The color fill is one of the most commonly used, so I just press Alt+3 in my case and select what I wanted to select. I want to select a gray color. Okay, and here I want to select a blue color. It doesn't matter which one, you can of course change them. It will be your decision. In order to make this a tiny bit more interesting, what I did personally, I took this object, I created a new shape, and this time I wanted a rounded rectangle. But it doesn't really matter. It can be completely up to you. I have rounded the corners and I just placed 4 of those items here. I don't want to say randomly, but kind of in the middle of the object. With my Shift key, I'll select all 4 of them and I will bring them a bit lower and bring them a bit more to the right side so they appear in the middle. What I did is going to shape fill, eyedropper, and I've selected a gray color or even the same color. Let me select them back again, right click, format object, going to the fill, selecting the fill, more colors, and I made the color slightly darker, just so I have some kind of texture here. Maybe I overdid it with the darkness. I'll go more fill colors and I will make it a bit brighter again. Okay, so we just have something like that. Then I've selected this entire object, pressed Ctrl+G, and I have this kind of background. I did those objects only so this looks a bit more professional, not a plain object. On explainer videos, this looks a tiny bit better. Alt+2 again for my shapes, and you can of course use any shapes you want. For example, shapes like that, Ctrl+D. With my Shift key, I rotate them, and Ctrl+D this one. Okay, some kind of pattern, some kind of texture looks really nice on those explainer videos. I will repeat the process. I bring them a bit higher, a bit to the right side so they appear more in the middle, and for the color you can go to shape fill and use one of the recent colors, color, more fill colors, and just bring this up or down a little bit, up to you. Okay, so I've created those two textures. I'm selecting now everything with my mouse click. I drag along, Ctrl+G, and I've prepared, by accident I selected the color scheme as well, apologies. This way, I have my left side and my right side prepared for my animations. Try to create patterns like that with different objects of your liking. In the next lecture, we'll see each other again and we will soon go to the animation part.